Login accepted.
Welcome to IRL News. My name is Chef. Of course, today we're going to be having another special guest from a very, very strong team here from Saudagar Eblz. Can you introduce yourself, my man?
Oh, hey, what's up, my man? Hey, hello. So my name's Chen, also known as EBZ Zafiroth. So I'm currently in the team called Saudagar EA Eblz, previously known as Saudagar Eblz, but due to the name, so we had to do some changes to it. So right now we are known as SDGR EA Eblz, or you just call us, Saudagar EA.
Oh, okay. So it is a slight name change, but the whole thing is the same.
Probably
no
is actually still the same. It's just that they just took out the I from the Eblz, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, that's very, very cool. Of course, we're interviewing you hot of the nice victory against Sam9. Great.
Yeah.
Congratulations on getting that
Thanks.
win, and you also the MVP.
So I'm glad I got
Senna.
the first MVP. Yeah.
MVP Senna, I made an opinion a bit early on when Senna came into the patch. I feel like Senna is very, very broken, but that's just my
yeah.
opinion.
To be honest,
So
I think I feel like the moment when Senna comes out, it's like whichever team that uses it and they know how to utilize the champion, it's a really OP champion to pick off in the drafts. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna get into the questions here.
Yeah.
Question number one. Let's take a look. Let me see. Right. This is a nice question. And you are basically considered an underdog in the summer series, the fall series here. Actually.
The fall series, yeah.
Yes. So how does it feel being like an underdog? A team basically, not many people actually expected you guys to do this well. How does that feel?
To be honest, I think with our mindset when we come into the fall series, right? Because previously we have been playing for two different teams. Previously we've been playing for Rida, and then after that we swapped to WE WE Esports, and then after that we transitioned to Saudagar EA. And then when the moment we went into the fall series, we knew that, all right, people are going to look at us and they're going to like, oh, this is a new team, it's an underdog team. So they're going to be like, they won't be expecting something from us. They might be expecting, okay, this team is a new team. They probably will be underperforming or something like that. So we are there to, we don't expect anything from anyone. So we are just there to like prove to everyone else that, even though we have been an underdog team, we are going to, outperform even veteran teams such as UR or Sam9 or even Geek Fam.
Yeah, watching you guys' match,
So
excuse me, sorry. Right now, you guys played super well.
Hey, what's up? Yeah.
You guys played super well here, and so far you guys took down already two of the top teams, of course, being Underrank and Sam9. But you guys did have a very, very close set against BJD. And how does it feel actually taking out all of those top teams, minus BJD lah? But you get what I mean.
Yeah, I get. So it's like, to be fair, I personally feel like when our matches against BJD, we were definitely underperforming. And then I would give props to BJD for picking up champions that we never expected them to, picked out. Like, really surprise picks. They brought out the Gragas and Seraphine at the bot lane. Surprise picks towards us. Big props to them. And then regarding our matches against UR and Sam9, we actually had a plan that, okay, so when we are going against UR, we already had our aim that, okay, we are going to be against UR. We want to win against UR. So how do I say this? We plan everything, and then we did our researches regarding like what to pick and what are they going to pick against us. So that's what we did, and then the same thing again that happened today against Sam9.
All right, nice answer by the way. You very articulate lah. I like it lah. You you speak very nice actually compared to me. My English
Thanks.
very bad lah. Second language.
No problem. Bahasa Melayu pun saya boleh bersembang.
My bahasa Melayu worse, so don't bother lah that one.
Oh, tu no Tamil though.
That one also I cannot speak. I only speak English and it's already bad.
All right.
So moving on to the next question here. I mean, I just already mentioned you guys finished your game against Sem9 and you played super well. You also the MVP. How does it feel? How does it feel being? I think you guys are the top 2 in the group.
We are currently
top 1.
Yeah. We are currently number 2 right now. Because previously in the power rankings, the first was Bajaya Dragons, and then the second was Sem9, the third was Underrank, and then the fourth was us. So after our match against Sem9, we took over the second spot. So Sem9 is currently number 4. I think maybe the next matches will determine whether we are still on the second or there might be a power shift between the 4 of us.
Okay, and I mean, continuing on that question, how do you guys feel moving forward, basically? How do you guys feel moving forward, going into the next playoffs?
The next playoffs and everything.
You guys are really doing so well. You guys are feeling confident, or you guys feeling there's still some work to do?
I mean, how do I put this? If the team does not have any work to put into it, it means that the team is perfect. And if the team is perfect, we've been already, in the top stages and everything. So I would definitely say whatever there is, even how good or how performing the team is, there will definitely be, bits here and there for us to still improve on. So I personally feel that we are confident to go on with the next 2 matches against Silent Killer and Assassin Academy. And we have full confidence against them. And after that, when the playoff starts, I believe that we will still have a lot of things to learn and train in order to play better in the playoffs. Yeah.
Okay, very very nice here. Of course. Moving on, we do have. I mean, I don't know whether you can answer this. Like, you can choose not to reveal too much because this regarding your trainings and your scrims here. This is the question here. Like, what are the funniest moments that you can think of without revealing any strats or any comms that you can think of?
The funniest things? Okay, so I think the funniest thing would be that, so we only have 5 players in our team, and 2 of our players are from Indonesia, and then the other 3, including me, is from Malaysia. And the thing is, sometimes whenever we do our scrims, like we have multiple scrims, like with Taiwan, with Hong Kong, with Cambodia, with Japan, with Philippines and Indonesia. And so the thing is, it's sometimes whenever we go against certain countries, against the scrims against certain countries, some of us might have connection issues, and then it's like, oh shit, my ping is so high, and the other one is gonna be, hey, my ping is really good, and then the next time a different screen comes in, and the other guy that complained is like, oh, my ping is so good, and then the other guy that didn't complain is like saying, oh, my ping is like 300 ping, how am I gonna play this thing? It's like sometimes it's really hard for us to because sometimes if you really want to learn strats and improve the team, you have to scrim against teams from different regions to pick up some information there from some strats and drafts. And it's like whenever we have to pick like certain really good teams, like for example, if you go against like the Japan team or something like that, and then our ping is going to like spike up. Some of us is going to spike up to about 300, and then some of us is going to be like maintaining 100. So it's like a really bad experience for us, but sometimes funny, because during that period everybody is going to be like, he's going to be scolding the internet, and this guy is going to be saying, why is Japan's line better than his, and why is Malaysia line is so bad? Yeah, something like that.
I guess I mean, you guys still get the practice you need in terms of getting the comms done.
Yeah.
Nice strats, but of course connection is going to be an issue especially.
It's unfortunate. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah, but okay. And I mean, how long do you actually play together? Like, in the sense that, like, how many hours do you actually train by yourself? How many hours do you train with your team? Like, how is the day-to-day life actually?
So all five of us, one of us is student, a university student. He's currently studying, and then so it's like from Monday to Fridays he have classes to up to like maybe 5 or 6 p.m. and then after that he will be playing his ranks, and then he will be having scrims with us. So usually our practice time is usually after 6 to about 12 during the night. So because majority of us we have work from morning until like 5 or 6 o'clock, and then sometimes there might be work until 8 o'clock. So it depends. So usually it's like our together schedule as a team is around 6 to 12. Yeah.
Oh, great segue. Actually, the next question is actually about what do you do as a living, outside of being a player here. You actually have you have a job, right?
Yeah. So I'm currently working as a marketing liaison for a foreign company, between a Middle Eastern company and Asian company for business relations. So and then that's what I do. And then is good thing is that the work is like online, so you don't have to have to go out and anything, because everything's online right now. And then because due to the COVID, everybody have to stay at home and everything. And then we have players who are working in their own company as well. And then we have Emotionless, who is working in Penang as well. So sometimes you do have to go to the office, and then sometimes you don't have to. Like I think it's like 5 days of work. He has to go to the office 3 days, and then the other 2 days he can just stay at home and work. Yeah.
All right, and I mean, you do seem to be having a great balance, lah. It seems kind of tough, actually. Basically working for having work the whole day. In a sense. You finish day job, night job is
we call this as a passion. Like after everything, when you're done with your daily life, and then you have the passion to play competitive. So the last seconds that the last few hours that you have at the end of the day, you push your passion into it. Yeah, that's what we do.
Love it, man. I love it. I thought I was gonna thumbs up.
Yeah.
I wanted to do a heart or a thumbs up. I didn't know which one I was doing there. But sorry. Going into the next question. Like speaking of like a little bit something more personal. Like how does your family actually feel about you being a pro player, and how do they support you in your gaming career here now that you're basically a rising star in terms of your whole team and Underdogs rising, going to the playoffs, and how does your family feel about that?
My family's kind of okay with it. Yeah, sometimes they do watch the live streams and everything, so I guess they're okay with it. They are not against it or anything. Maybe like 6 or 7 years ago, maybe they were against it. Like during my university days, they were kind of a bit against it, and then after that, I mean, once you're out from university and then you graduated and you're working and everything, I guess they don't really matter, because the responsibility is towards you, I guess. Yeah, as long as you keep your life balance. Yeah, you keep your life balance out with whatever that you need to do, and you have balanced schedules and everything. It shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, I mean, it's great to have family that is supporting you, especially in the esports industry. And as you said, 7 or 8 years ago, things are so different. The culture is different.
Yeah, exactly.
The word around esports is just different in general. Nowadays, it's just so open. There's so many different games as well, especially on mobile. That's super
yes.
popular. So, I mean, it's great that nowadays, I mean, so many young kids as well nowadays are still already pro. They're already pro in so many different games already.
I think kids nowadays, right? I think even when they are like 9 or 10 years old, they play more games compared to those days that when we don't. Sometimes like maybe my age, right? People my age or maybe much more older. During when you were like 10 to 12 years old, you don't have phones to play games and everything. Right now it's like you look at 5-year-old kids or 6-year-old kids, and then their parents are gonna be like, hey, here's a tablet for you to play. Maybe Plants vs Zombie or something like that. Yeah, everything is so technologically advanced. Like people, progress too fast. I kind of feel like everybody's like, even kids are playing games and everything, and parents are like, yeah, let them play, because we don't really need to bother them when they're playing, and then they won't catch or make noise or something like that. Like even if you look at it, those days, if you're gonna be touching games or anything, they're gonna be like, why are you even touching games? You should be studying and everything. Yeah.
Oh, I feel that in my heart lah. That one. Oh, yeah. Parents always scold me, always scold me.
Yeah.
But then nowadays, my parents are so very supportive of what I do right now, and very. I mean, I guess we all should really appreciate the fact that nowadays things are just more lax. The culture is so different here. And, I mean, before I digress, is that digress?
Before I digress, yeah.
Yeah, as I move on, I mean, like, let's say, like, what are your goals after the summer, the fall series here?
The fall series.
Already.
Yeah.
What are
It's
your
the
goals?
fall.
What are your ambitions?
Just continue doing what I like, I guess. Like, I mean, we are doing this, like, not full time, like, because unlike teams like Sem9 or UR Underrank or Vijaya Dragons or Geek Fam, they are like full time WorkLife players. We are like, I don't think we are even part. I think we could consider as part time, I guess, because we only like the amount of hours that we need to put in is like 6 to 12. That's what we just need to do. Yeah. So I think after the fall series, we just we most likely maintain our roster and everything. So we push on, keep going further on. I guess because if your team is still the same all the time, and then you progress and you continue to build the team up, it's going to get better actually.
Very, very inspiring lah, coming from you. Honestly, makes me want to be a pro player, but my rank's so low lah.
Hey, not too late. It ain't too late. It ain't too late. Especially with lockdown in Malaysia right now, where everybody's at home. It ain't late. It ain't late.
I only Emerald lah. Can I be pro player?
Hey, who said Emerald? You cannot be pro. Like the first time I played WorkLife competitive, when I just joined in because my friend invited me to it, I was like gold or platinum. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, like,
I try. I call my friend Neon Faith. I think he also apparently used to be a coach lah. He always say that, He always tells people, I used to be a coach. But jokes aside, I love Neon Faith lah. So before we wrap up here, really, really nice talking to you. Actually, it's like, very casual, very chill. Like,
I
feel a bit stiff.
Thanks.
I feel like talking to you. It's like I already know you lah since birth lah. Like we're brothers.
Yeah, that's good. Maybe the next time, maybe God willing, the COVID is lifted and everything, we could meet out and everything. You never know. Yeah.
Yeah. So before I wrap up, any last words for your fans out there watching you today, watching you guys win? Any message that you want to convey to them?
I would like to thank everyone that is supporting all 5 players, from Emotion to Fallen to William to King Gatsby and me as well, Zafiroth, and then as well as those who support us since Rida, when we first our first team was called Rida, so they've been supporting us since then, and then people who are supporting the Saudagar organization, and then those who are new fans and everything, we would like to thank all of you, and then especially family who supported us, especially family player families, because we have a lot of family members of our players who are supporting us as well. So I'd like to thank them, as well as our organization manager and CEOs and our bosses, and I'd like to thank IRL Asia for providing me this interview session as well.
We'd like to thank you even more for coming into this interview, as that is going to be it for the interview with Zafiroth from Saudagar EA. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to Zafiroth once again for coming to this interview. My name is Chef, and this is IRL News. We'll see you next time.
Login accepted.